What do you do, my gente? Your boy's coming through once again with a new video. Today we're gonna speak on Wes Watson and the institution that he spent most of his time in. Before we continue with this, I'm gonna ask you if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button real quick. Like the video, share my video. I would highly appreciate it. So, Wes Watson, right? Many of us already know that he's a bullshitter, right? It is what it is. The guy became a millionaire, and being honest, shit, I would like to get to his level, right? He played it good. He did what he had to do, and he made it. Now, again, he was saying that he was in a level 4. It came out that he was out of state. So I'm gonna explain to you how out of state prison is, right? But in order to explain this, I'm gonna have to tell you about how this came about, right? So California was going through a lawsuit, too many inmates in institutions, right? So they secure a contract with CCA. They had they secured 2 prisons in Arizona, I believe 2 or 3, I'm not sure. Then they secure one in Mississippi, one in Oklahoma. Then they did California City, and they did McFarland. They secured those prisons, right? So I'm gonna speak on the out-of-state ones, because that's what Wes Watson was at. Let me just clarify one thing, the main thing. These prisons had nothing to do with California's prisons. This prison was super lovely. It was like you're not even doing time. Honestly, that's how good that prison was. One thing about that prison, man, the officers were hella good. They didn't have pepper sprays. They didn't have batons. They didn't have no 40 block. They didn't have none of that stuff. That's a main reason why they didn't have no lifers. Out of state, it was a no lifer zone. So no, if you had life, you couldn't go out of state. You had to be a level 3, and you couldn't have life. Another thing about that place, man, they had Xboxes, PS2s. Like, what the fuck, man? PS2s, Xboxes. That's something out of this planet, man. You're not doing time if you just in yourself fucking playing video games all you want, right? They had boom boxes, and they don't have those fucking little speakers that you be buying in the Access catalog or Walking Horse catalog. That's the prison's catalog. They had boom boxes, and they were loud. You were playing games, bumping music like crazy. Another thing, if you were into working out, you're able to buy supplements. California you can only get amino acids, or what they call protein, but it's in a pill form. It's basically the same thing as amino acids, but it just they name it different thing, right? But it's the same thing. It's the same fucking pill. No, over here at state, you get protein powder, you get creatine, and you get some other shit that you have to take in cycles and shit. So many supplements to work out, man, to fucking get you joked up, man. If you're into working out, they had weights. Arizona, California, there's no weight, buddy. Arizona, there was 2 weight machines. It has to do with chest, to do legs, arms, back. So in every yard, they had 2 machines, right? 2 microwaves in every day room, man. That was something unheard of in California. At least level 3s. I mean, I don't know about level 2s, but level 3s, no way, dude. They used to sell like everything has to do popcorn, everything, things that were microwavable. So let me explain to you how the yard was, you know. And in those prisons, there was no danger of crazy riots, big conflicts, because everything was isolated. Every yard, it was conformed by 3 buildings. In these 3 buildings, they had 3 pots. There's A pot, B pot, C pot. You can only, there's your pot, there's a window, there's another pot, there's a window, there's another pot, there's a window. You can only communicate with the other pot through sign language, right? And basically that's your day room. Your pot is your day room. And then when it came down to doing yard time, it was basically a basketball court caged in. That's how that place was. It was a basketball caged in, and it had the two weights, like right on the back of the hoop, and then on the other side had like a little wall too, so you can play handball. But that's what it was. And they had 3 of those out there. So if they were gonna run yard for one building, A pot will go to one cage, B will go to the other one, and C will go to the other one. Never mixing nobody in. So was it a dangerous place where shit can get big or somebody from a different pot can get at you? No, dude. It was a lot of controlled movement, and it was something different that you were never gonna see in a California prison. Now, Arizona. What was about Arizona that no other place, no California prison had? You were able to buy time in your phone and could call any place that you want. Any place, man. The phone calls were 30 minutes phone calls, not 15 minutes. Basically, you can get on the phone anytime you want. They had like probably 15 phones. Channels, they had cable. Again, it was something amazing that I have never experienced. You get 3 hot meals. And in California, you only get 2 hot meals, the morning and the afternoon, and then you get a sack lunch. But in Arizona, you get 3 hot meals. And dude, it was something out of this planet, man. I never experienced something like that. Food sales, they'll do food sales every they do every 3 months. They do a food sale, and then in between those 3 months, they'll do a second food sale only for one pot, or for one building, the one that behaved the most, the better one, usually the level 2s. There was fighting right there, dude. It was like rare. The actives, they got off on riots and stuff like that. Like, it was rare. Yeah, they were going at it, the norteños and the sureños and stuff like that. But it was nothing compared like California. There was none of that. It's just, again, everything's controlled. It's everything within your pot. Another big thing about Arizona is that you were able to get Jordans, man. You can order from a catalog, for a clothing catalog, and get Jordans sent into your fucking into the prison. Everybody had Jordans right there, man, and nice Jordan, not the ones that you get on what's it called? What was it, like in Union Supply or Package or Russ, where if you spend $300, you're gonna be able to fucking, you unlock this code and you're gonna be able to buy this all white Jordans for $200. Fucking sorry ass Jordans, man. Not out of state. They had Jordans, they had Adidas. Basically, you can order from a real catalog that has to do with shoes, man. And boy, it was nice. You get dressed, you get all kinds of different shit out there, man. The program, it was from 7 in the morning all the way to 9. Or you know what? It was all the way to 9 when I got there. But before I got there, and the time where Wes Watson was over there, it was from 7 in the morning all the way to 11 at night, dude. That was the program. They had program like crazy, man. Day room. It was something that I never experienced, and dude, it was a lovely ass place, man. Like, all you have to do is just get yourself an Xbox, get yourself a boombox, and if you want to work out, go to yard with your creatine or with your protein powder, and you're golden, man. You're golden. Rock your your Jordans, and just enjoy life right there. So this is the place where old boy did most of his time, where he bragged that it was a tough place, that people used to get crazy and stuff like that. I'm not taking away that it doesn't get crazy. It gets crazy once in a while, but that thing is minimal. It doesn't escalate as big as California prisons, you know. Again, they don't use fucking lethal weapons. They don't even got a fucking pepper spray, dude. All they have to do is just fucking just a paintball gun, and that's it, dude. So, boy, that shit was fucking that shit was insane. I mean, it was a lovely place. I believe they closed it already, but for those who were wondering where Mr. Wes Watson did his time, he did it in this place called Disneyland. So again, Oklahoma, Arizona, Mississippi, they were all built the same. It had the same fucking, you can get the same shit, man, on all of that stuff, man. It's out of state. It's a whole different ball game, right? And again, those private prisons in California, they were different. I don't think they had Xboxes right there, but that was one of the perks of going out of state. Boombox, Jordans, Xboxes, anything that you want, basically, you know. Right. It was all fucking nice. So anyways, hopefully you like this video, man. Till next video, next story, lates.